In the world of professional wrestling, controversy often goes hand in hand with fame. However, few wrestlers in modern history embody controversy as consistently as CM Punk. Known for his sharp tongue, rebellious attitude, and willingness to challenge authority, Punk has built a career that is as polarizing as it is influential. While many fans admire his authenticity and fearless personality, others view him as difficult, unpredictable, and sometimes destructive to locker room harmony. This complex mix of admiration and criticism is precisely why CM Punk remains one of the most controversial figures in professional wrestling. The rise of the voice of the voiceless. CM Punk first gained major recognition during his time in World Wrestling Entertainment, where he developed the persona of the voice of the voiceless. This nickname reflected his image as someone who spoke on behalf of frustrated fans who believed the company favored certain stars over others. His breakout moment came in 2011 during the famous pipe bomb promo on WWE Raw. Sitting cross-legged on the stage, Punk delivered a scathing and brutally honest speech criticizing WWE management, the company's structure, and even top stars like John Cena and The Rock. What made the moment historic was how real it felt. Punk blurred the line between scripted storyline and genuine frustration. Fans loved the authenticity, but it also created tension behind the scenes. In professional wrestling, where the illusion of scripted storytelling must be carefully controlled, Punk's willingness to push boundaries made executives both intrigued and cautious. This moment launched him into superstardom, but also cemented his reputation as someone who could not always be controlled. Clashes with management. Another major reason CM Punk became controversial is his long history of conflict with wrestling management. During his WWE career, Punk repeatedly expressed dissatisfaction with how the company operated. He openly criticized creative decisions, the treatment of certain wrestlers, and the power structure of the organization. One of his biggest frustrations involved the way WWE prioritized part-time megastars over full-time wrestlers. Punk famously criticized the spotlight given to returning celebrities like Dwayne Johnson, who wrestled under the name The Rock. Punk believed full-time performers deserved the biggest opportunities, including main events at WrestleMania. This frustration eventually boiled over in 2014, when Punk abruptly walked out of WWE following the Royal Rumble. His sudden departure shocked fans and sparked widespread speculation about backstage issues. Later interviews confirmed that Punk felt physically exhausted, creatively frustrated, and medically mistreated by the company. While some fans sympathized with his decision, critics argued that walking out on the company showed a lack of professionalism. Regardless of perspective, the situation reinforced Punk's reputation as someone unafraid to burn bridges when he feels wronged. The UFC experiment. Another controversial chapter in Punk's career came when he left wrestling and signed with Ultimate Fighting Championship. In 2014, UFC president Dana White announced that CM Punk would compete in mixed martial arts despite having no professional fighting background. The decision sparked immediate debate within the MMA community. Many fighters believed Punk had been given an opportunity that other, more experienced competitors had spent years trying to earn. Punk made his debut at UFC 203 against Mickey Gall in 2016. The fight ended quickly, with Punk losing by submission. He later fought Mike Jackson at UFC 225, losing again in a one-sided match. For critics, the results confirmed their skepticism. Many argued that Punk's presence in the UFC was more about publicity than competitive merit. Supporters, however, respected him for having the courage to test himself in a completely different sport. Regardless of the outcome, the UFC experiment added another layer to Punk's controversial reputation. The dramatic return to wrestling. After years away from professional wrestling, CM Punk made a shocking return in 2021 to All Elite Wrestling. His debut on AEW Rampage became one of the most emotional moments in recent wrestling history. Fans in Chicago erupted as Punk walked onto the stage, marking the end of a 7-year absence from the sport he once walked away from. The return generated massive excitement and significantly boosted AEW's popularity. Initially, Punk's run in AEW seemed like a redemption story. He praised the company, supported younger wrestlers, and delivered strong performances in the ring. However, the calm did not last long. Despite all the controversy, CM Punk's impact on professional wrestling is undeniable. His success helped prove that wrestlers with independent circuit backgrounds could become top stars in major promotions. Before Punk's rise, many companies favored larger, traditionally built wrestlers. Punk's popularity demonstrated that charisma, mic skills, and storytelling could matter more than size.